Well, Falcon View is primarily used as a mapping system throughout DoD. It's basically, as you would see, Google Maps or any other consumer application for driving around in your car. It's essentially the same type functionality, but it will be taking into account the DoD-centric nature of the mission. So it'll include all of the classified and unclassified data sources, as well as your current location, ownership, as well as others that might be near you. Falcon View was really designed at the outset to work in a disconnected environment. And so when you're in an emergency situation and you don't have phone or water or any kind of telecommunications, you still have a capability without having been tied to the internet. Falcon View is used by about 80,000 users, we estimate at this point, throughout DoD. It's used by the Air Force, the Navy, the Special Operations community, as well as the Army. Well, it really streamlines their whole planning process because they're doing everything digitally, and it gives them that real-time situational awareness of all the latest up-to-date information about the threats they may encounter. Falcon View did start about 20 years ago. I was a grad student at Georgia Tech and had worked on a couple of different systems as a software developer. I worked on a mission planning system, a threat avoidance system for the Air Force, and then I'd also worked on a mapping system for the Army. And at a conference, I ran into an F-16 pilot who expressed an interest in building something entirely new, and that they had a real problem in the Air National Guard where they were working with some older systems. They cost about $500,000 a piece, and they had some new aircraft coming online. And then once it got fielded, and after about 9 months, it just took off, and so it never really stopped from that point on. Today, we're basically working on performance enhancements to take advantage of very large data sets, like multiple terabytes worth of data. Another is the 3D implementation of Falcon View. Yeah, so the tablets are being incorporated as part of an electronic kneeboard functionality, so the pilot can take all of their manuals, their flight manuals, with them on the tablet and be able to do mission planning on the tablet as well. We're also looking into wearable computing devices where it's a little bit more intuitive than dealing with a laptop or a PC. I really like working with the air crew and the pilots and the guys that are doing the missions, and they certainly have a very important role to play in our world today. And it's really amazing to hear some of the things that they do, and when I hear accolades and things come back from the air crew, that's really what pushes us along. I mean, it's just really good to hear when you have somebody that's putting their life on the line, telling you thank you for something that you've done.